You're a business owner, there is a new order placed in your business. Now what you want that as soon as the order is placed, after 15 or 20 days when the order process will be completed, the order parcel will be delivered towards your customer, you want to share them a feedback form on their WhatsApp. Now, you have to hire somebody to type in the message, share the feedback form, and as you receive multiple orders, remembering the thing in mind that yes, in 15 days after the order is placed, I have to share this feedback form link towards that customer. Remembering this thing, remembering the entire process, counting till 15 days and sharing the form link manually is very time consuming. You will miss out on some of the people for the feedback, and you have to hire someone to do that. What if every single thing can be eliminated? Everything that I just discussed can be automated. That means order is placed, automatically in 15 days after the order is placed and completed, automatically that feedback form link is been shared to that customer on their WhatsApp as a message. Yes, this is possible using this amazing automation that you can see on the screen. So without wasting any further time, let me show you how this entire setup is going to be created. I've already opened my Pabbly Connect account. I'm creating this amazing entire setup using Pabbly Connect because using Pabbly Connect you can create automations without need of any coding and programming skills. Open a new tab and search for pabbly.com/connect and Pabbly Connect's landing page is going to appear in front of you. Now if you're a new user, you can directly sign up for free from here. If you're logging in for the first time to create this setup, you can sign up for free because using this you will get 100 free tasks every month to explore the features. Now remember one thing, as you're receiving 100 free tasks, you can test out this setup right away. You can create it and check it out yourself, and then if you like using Pabbly Connect and if you want to automate your other business workflows as well using Pabbly Connect, you can simply purchase our yearly or lifetime deals. Now if you want instant discounts on this purchase as well, you can simply use the code given over here on the left side of the screen, which will get you instant discounts. This code is also added in the description section below. I'm already a user. I've signed into my account and created a workflow just like this. Pabbly Connect's workflow interface looks like this. Inside Pabbly Connect's workflow, there are two major steps: trigger and action. Trigger gives the commands and action follows the steps simultaneously. That is why there is only one trigger but multiple action. I will set up my trigger, in which for the trigger application, what I'm going to do is I will select over here as Shopify. I manage my e-commerce store using Shopify. I have created the website. I want that as soon as a new order is placed on my Shopify store, automatically my trigger captures the response of that event. Over here is going to be new order. Click on this connect button. If you want, you can select the existing connection from before. I will teach you how you can add a new one. And for creating the new connection, we have to enter the subdomain, client ID and the client secret. Over here for the subdomain, go to your Shopify store. Over here in the URL, this last quick start till this ID, this is the subdomain. I'm going to copy it and paste it right here. Next, it is asking for the client ID and the client secret. In order to have the client ID and the client secret, you need to create the application using Dev dashboard of Shopify. Now, if you want to learn how you can create the entire application and get the credentials of client ID and secret, you can check out the video I've added in the description section where we have teach you how you can create the entire application and get the credentials. I've already created the application, so I will simply copy the details and paste it right over here. Check out the video in the description section, create the app and get the credentials. Okay, so I will simply do that and save the connection from here. As soon as I've done that, Shopify V2 is connected. Now in order to complete the entire connection, Pabbly Connect has provided us with a webhook URL and some steps that we need to follow in order to complete this connection. I'll copy this URL and log into my Shopify store right over here. From this panel right over here, I will go towards this settings option, and after coming to settings, you have to go towards this notifications section and go towards this webhook section. Now in order to add a new webhook, I will click on this create webhook button right here. For the event, I will select the event of order creation as the event, as I want to send the response of the order creation, so that is why I will select this event over here. Format is going to be JSON. URL will be the webhook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us, and the version will be the latest version. I will save this URL from here. You can see this URL has been added successfully inside my Shopify store. This is how you build the connection between Shopify and Pabbly Connect. To check whether this connection is successfully done or not, what I'm going to do is I will place the new order on my Shopify store and check whether my trigger captures the response of the new order been placed or not. not. Okay, so I will open my online store right over here. After opening my online store, now I will place the order over here of any of the products. Let's suppose I will select this product. After selecting this product, I will click on this buy it now button. As soon as I've done that, I have to enter my details. For the email address, let's suppose I will write it over here, test345@pabblytunes.com. Okay, for this country I will select India. For the first name I'll write over here as test. For the last name I'll write over here as customer. For the address I'll write over here as 12 Old City. For the apartment I'll leave the part. For the city over here I'll write over here as Bhopal. Status Madhya Pradesh. For the pin code I will enter a dummy pin code. For the phone number I'm going to enter a dummy phone number. And then over here for the method of shipping I'll select it as standard. And for the credit card details I will enter a dummy detail right here and click on this pay now button. And as soon as I will do that, automatically you will see this order has been placed. It says your order is confirmed. As now this new order has been placed for 3304. I'm going to go back to my workflow, and yes, you will see the response has been captured in the trigger. If I will tally the response, the total amount is 3304, the same amount I showed you. Currency is INR. If I'll further scroll down for the customer's details as well, you will see, yes, the customer name is test customer, the same phone number, status Madhya Pradesh, the same pin code. If I'll further scroll down, country is India, you can see right over here, the city is Bhopal, address is 12 Old City with all the other details. So as now the response has been captured, Shopify is connected to Pabbly Connect. Now usually what happens in my business is that as soon as the order is placed, the entire order is going to be completed in 15 days itself. The order will be placed in 4-5 days, the order will be delivered, and then I want that after 15 days is completed of the order been placed, I want to share the feedback form to that customer. Now, in order to add that 15 days delay in this workflow, I am going to simply add an action step, in which for the action application, I'll select it as delay by Pabbly, using which you can add the delay inside the workflow, and the event I will select it as add delay time, and then I'm going to click on this connect button. Now, after that, firstly it is saying how much delay do you want to put in workflow. Select over here as delay until. I want to add the delay until to the particular date. What will be the date? Today's date is 18th of March 2026. Now to this date I want to add 15 days, and then on that 15th day the message should be forwarded. So I have to add the date right over here with 15 days added to current date. Now in that case, first of all we have to save this step. So I will add a dummy data and save this step right over here, because it's a required field to add the data, okay? Because if you are not going to save that, the entire step will be gone. Now we have to enter the date in this format. So I will simply copy this format from here. Remember to copy this format, okay? Now go back. Now before delay, add an action step, in which for the action application select over here as date time formatter by Pabbly, and for the event select over here as modify current date. Click on this connect button. Now we have to enter the date format. Now the date format that delay is asking for is not available over here in this entire drop down. You can check, it's not there. So I will add in my own format despite of the given options. In that case, if you want to add in your own format, toggle this button on and remove this data from here, and as you have copied the format, paste it in this section. Okay, copy the format from the delay step and paste it right here. Now time zone, I want UTC time zone format. Select UTC because in delay we require UTC time zone format. I want to add how many days to this current date? 15 days. So I will select over here 15 days and click on this events and test request button. Today's date is 18th of March 2026. In the response, we have received 2nd of April 2026. So if we add 15 days to today's date, that's 18th of March, I have received the final value, that is 2nd of April 2026. That means this workflow is going to be executed after this delay step on 2nd. So on 2nd, this customer will receive the feedback form message. Okay, so we have done that. You have to copy the exact same thing, and then simply now I will remove this data. Now for the data of this delay date field, I will map the data. Mapping is inserting data from the previous step. Add a slash previous step of this date time formatter is going to appear in front of you, and this is the delay date right over here, which I will select the data from my previous response. So now as I've selected this data from my previous response, the data in this field has been mapped, and as we have mapped this data, the data has now become dynamic. That means now whenever whenever a new response is going to be captured in the previous step, automatically the new data will be updated in place of this map data. I'm going to click on the save and send test request button, and this workflow has been delayed until 2nd of April 2026 at this particular time. Okay. So now what has happened? Now whenever a new order is going to be placed, so let's suppose now the order is going to be placed on 1st of April. Okay, let's suppose, I'm just giving you an example. 1st of April the order is going to be placed. Now according to the conditions that we have added, on 15th of April, after this delay that we have added right over here, the next step is going to be executed. Okay, we have added 15 days and then we have added the delay time. Okay. Now you have to execute this workflow after 15 days of the order has been placed. Okay. Now what I want is, I want to send a WhatsApp message with the feedback form link. Now I manage my WhatsApp conversations in my business using WhatsApp Cloud API. So that is why I will select over here WhatsApp Cloud API. If you want, you can use AI Sensi, Vati, Interact, even Pabbly Chat Flow according to your requirement. I am using WhatsApp Cloud API. And the event is going to be send text message. If you want, you can select the option of template message if you have created a template using WhatsApp Cloud API. Okay. I'm going to click on this continue button. I will teach you how you can add a new connection. For that, you need to provide the token, phone number, ID and the WhatsApp business account ID. To have these details, you have to create your own WhatsApp Cloud API setup like this. In order to learn how you can create your own API setup, go towards this hyperlink, learn more, and you will come to Pabbly forum page where you will find 2 attached tutorials of how you can create the WhatsApp Cloud API setup. Using this, you will create your own setup, and if you want to generate a permanent token for once in your business, you can check out the second tutorial as well. Okay. After creating the setup, simply copy the details from here and paste over here in this field. After pasting the details, I'm going to click on the save button, and the connection has been created. Now we have to enter the recipient phone number to whom you want to send the WhatsApp message to. So I will map the data of the phone number that I have received of my customer right over here, because to this number I want to share the WhatsApp message. And for the message, I want to share a message just like this. You can see right here. So I will paste this message right here. I will do the formatting that I want. Now, over here you can see next to hi, I want to add in the name of my customer. So I will map the data of the name right over here. So let me do that. Okay. Yes, so now this message, hi, customer's name, thank you for choosing us. We love to hear your experience. Please take a moment to fill out this quick feedback form. Now I have added this feedback form link from my Google Forms. I've copied the link over here and pasted it over here in this message. And it says your feedback helps us to improve Team Natural Glow Skincare. That's the name of my business. Now as I've added in all the details, simply you have to click on this save and send test request button. But there is one thing, you don't have to do anything after this. You have to simply click on this save and send test request button. But to show you what kind of a WhatsApp message is going to be forwarded, you can check out the recipient phone number that I've added as dummy phone number. A WhatsApp message cannot be forwarded towards this number. So for the testing, I will add in my number, and then I'll show you what kind of how the WhatsApp message has been forwarded. Okay, so let me enter my phone number and simply click on the save and send test request button. Now as I've clicked on this button, you can see I've received this response, which is a positive response, and on my WhatsApp you can see right over here I have received this new message. Hi test customer, that was the name of the customer. I've placed the order and I have received the feedback form link, and you can see this is the review form right here. So as now I have received this WhatsApp message. Currently, I've received the WhatsApp message because I've clicked on this save and send test request button. So at this moment, you will receive the WhatsApp message instantly. But now, according to the setup that we have created, what will happen? On your Shopify store, the new order is going to be placed by a customer. Now, after 15 days of that new order being placed, on that customer's WhatsApp message, they will receive a WhatsApp message just like this with a feedback form. Okay? So this is how this automation in real time is going to work. In 15 days, this WhatsApp message will be shared that we just saw on our WhatsApp. Okay. You need to map the data of the phone number. Remember that. Okay. So now this is how you create this entire setup. If you have questions related to this setup, you can comment down below and I will reply to all your queries as soon as possible. If you want this workflow links template, you can check out the workflow link I've added in the description section below. Okay. Check out the code. The code is also in the description section to get instant discounts on your purchase. So this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Not just this connection, you can create multiple other automations using Pabbly Connect. If you want to know about the different plans that Pabbly Connect provides you, you can check out the link given over here. And if you have any queries related to it, you can email us on sales@pabbly.com. If you have any questions or doubts, comment down below and we'll reply to you as soon as possible. Subscribe to our channel and thank you so much for watching.